booktubers. I made together, we all may not know, with basic books. We are going to do a reading vlog today in books I am recently reading, book vlog, so I'm going to be continuing with the books I need to finish. So before we start the reading process, I did go by the bookseller, get two blind dates with the book. Drops. Yeah, two blind dates with the book that we are going to be opening. And I did get two new novels, but they didn't have the rest of the Wicked series I was hoping to get, but it's the author of Wicked, Gregory Mortgage. Yeah, Gregory Marquis. Margaret's her last name. Got two books of his. This one's called Mirror, Mirror. A beating element of Boston headed. The year is 1502. And a 7-year-old Bonadi, Nevada, lives perched high above all the rolling hills and valleys. Treasury and Umba and Mountain Fine, the farm of his beloved father, John Vinci. But one day, a noble interest makes its way up the winding slopes of the farm. This is actually, I believe it's a Cinderella retelling. Yeah, this is a Cinderella retelling novel. I'm really excited because it's going to be kind of nice March TBR. This book actually is going to be. It's going to be on that list. It's something I cannot wait to, I'm pointing it out. What books are going to be on for March. This next one is actually the same one by the same author. Confesses of an Ugly Stepsister. And this is, I think this is this is a Cinderella retelling. We have all heard of the story of Cinderella, the beautiful child cast out to sleep among the ashes but of her stepsisters, the homely par expelled into immersory by the fame of their lovely sibling. Was fate befell those unconditioned by beauty and what Chris except for Cinderella's Cinderella's look. Oh, like I said, these are both by the same book author who did Wicked. And the first book of the Wicked series, but I don't have a second book yet. That I have to wait to get. So those two are by Gregory Margie, Gary Michael, Don't know how to say the last name, but at least I tried. And now let's open that to Blind Dates with a Book. I ended up getting two because I love the Blind Dates with the Book. They are great reads. The first one we're going to do this nice purple one first. Okay. Before we honestly open these, I'm going to read a thing with a Blind Date with a Book. This first one is a purple wrapping paper. It says, in this novel, an older woman living in Utrecht decides to open her home to similar reasons as she faces financial struggles. The visitors each bring their own secrets and struggles, and together they find friendship, healing, and the comfort of community. This kind of is like a hardcover, but we're going to find out. This one does look like it's like a hardcover, but I don't know what exactly it is. This is how it says it. I'm just going to give them the book. So this is it's white. This one is a hardcover. Okay, this was by Jane Green. It's called The Beach House. Oh, it came with a little bookmark. How cool! Little bookmark of the army. Okay, this is honestly worth to keep. Okay, I'm gonna read a little bit of the inside. Now in the newest as the Indic woman who lives in a rambling house atop the bluff and doesn't care what people think. She's 65 years old. Her husband died 20 years ago. Her beauty has faded and her family has flown it. Her neighbors are away by she skinny dip in their swimming pool. Okay, that's just to say you don't want to see. Okay, we're going to stop right there. Sounds like somebody who should not be doing something bad like that. Oh, this is something that. Oh, this is a Washington Post. I wonder if this is the next time with St. Arthur. I wonder. Yeah, but this is the next time with St. Arthur. This is all the books of the book author. I love the same book author by doing novels. So this is just the nice blue and right, like pretty much like a summary. Ooh, okay, that sounds honestly quite interesting. Okay, next blind date with the book is we got a honestly interesting novel. Okay, this next blind date with the book is okay. This Christian mama reacts the experience of Todd Burpy's young son, Colton, who undergoes a near-death experience during surgery. Ooh, okay, this might be an interesting novel. And it claims to have visited heaven through, oh cool, through Colton's vivid disappointments of his experience. The book explores the themes of faith, spiritually, and the afterlife. Okay, this is honestly Miami. I love the set of great spiritual books. Like, okay, this is I think it's kind of similar of books I read before I started H.G. Good Books. Coming Across from Heaven. It looks like it might be something similar to that. Okay. And Across from Heaven, the book is going to be part of March anyway, so I can't wait to make that this and honestly print that out. Because it says whatever book this is. It's gonna find out when these like a birthday Christmas present. Okay, this is I have a different cover of this book. It's called Heaven is for Real. This is by Todd Barbato. I have the movie and the okay. This is honestly, I haven't a similar memoir to this novel, but so we're following this little boy who had a near death situation. And I decided to honestly be this one. But I wanted to show you the other cover. You guys are coming honestly with me on this book. And as I'm gonna put you guys right here right now. I honestly do know what this novel is honestly about, but I honestly don't mind having double tell you the honest truth, you guys. And only because, let me see. This is gonna be one of what's gonna be in March. Some other books are gonna be also. I have another book of Heaven is for Real, but it's a different cover. If I can honestly find thy book, I think it's MS. I think it's over here. MS Rescue. If I can't find this book, but I have a damn cover of this novel. I know I do someplace. Let me see if I can honestly find it someplace. I think you might be over here. Let me just. night, guys. Wait, to see if I can. That happens a lot. I have a different cover of this novel. Let's see if it's in this area. This just might be. Sparks. No. So yeah. What were the odds by getting a second copy of the novel? Honestly, what are the odds? I know I have this book. Hey everybody, once again, Lacey goes with Lacey Good Books. Now I'm getting ready to get myself ready to do my reading in my reading area near my bookshelf. The other books I'm not actually look at, honestly, other books. The first book I'll show you, but we are honestly going to get started with. It's a classic. It's actually by Jane Austen. I am finally gonna finish this book. It's called Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and I am not even close to be done, but I'm gonna try to start finishing this book up first before we start the next book. Finish the next book. I'm gonna take my socks off as I want to. So I'll give you nice and cozy, warm. With all my memoirs, I'm gonna probably redo the bit on my bookshelf, but not the where the series is at. The ones over here, way over here, and over here. Because of the memoirs that I do have. So we're starting with Pride and Prejudice, finishing on this novel. And I can't wait to see what the ending's going to be like. So far, we are on chapter 29. So, yeah, this is a great book so far. So I'll see you guys at the other end of this book, the ending part. See you guys. Hey, everybody. Here at Lacey Good Books. We did finish a classic the first night. The second book I am going to be reading for this reading vlog challenge. The next book is The Hurricanes Games by Jennifer Barnes. Let's get on reading. Hey everybody, here is Good Books. Well, we're going to be done. We did, the last book, but let's save the last book for last. Let's go there with that. So the first book we read was last night. It was a classic. It's by Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice. Oh my word, this was honestly my first classic. I loved it, and the writing work is so beautiful. Like I said, I never read a Jane Austen book before, so I didn't know what to expect from it. But it was a good novel. I honestly enjoyed it, and I found another favorite book author on top of it. So that is honestly really cool. So this when we were following Elizabeth and her family and friends on this long journey. So she met this other gentleman named gosh, I know this name. Dawson. So they ended up first met, then hanging out more, then started dating, getting into each other. Some, but ended up, her family didn't approve of the older gentleman because he was honestly older than her. He bought her pearls, jewels, all this fancy stuff. And the end, all this jewels and stuff. Towards the middle of the book, I thought it was honestly really, really cool that he actually let her live with him. It's like, oh my word, that is just a beautiful, honestly, statement of the book. I did not expect that, but she ended up getting married to the older gentleman, and that was pretty much the end of the story. The next one, oh my word, okay. This was my first Jennifer from the Barnes & Sea. It's one of my favorite characters as well. This is by Jennifer from the Barnes & Sea. The hero's game, so we are following Avery Grumbles. She saw this house. Not saw this house. She asked her mother about the Hawthorne house. Didn't know what it was exactly. But her dad kept, I don't say going towards the house, but it's more, or it's pretty much, but these three boys living in this house, but never the house was kind of haunted. The Hawthorne brothers, they went to school with Avery, and her little sister didn't want her to leave. Her dad kept going into the house, and so this one was absolutely a really good book. I honestly enjoyed it, but there was little riddles, little games where they do, and so Avery did get kissed by one of the Arthur brothers, but I don't know which one she decides. So, the second book is actually in next month's to be here, so I hope that gets decided on so I can continue with the series. This was honestly a really good. It was like a mice-up puzzle, mice-up game, kind of like that. This next book I didn't enjoy at all. It's by Alice Feeney. It's by Alice Feeney. It's called Rock, Paper, Scissors. If you read this book, if you honestly read this book, you know what to expect. When I first got into this book, I liked it in the beginning, only because, well, part I did not like it this book because reason why part of it I didn't like is I was repeating all these different roads of the book. I had to DNF it because it was getting really, really boring for me, but it wasn't okay. I didn't enjoy it as much, but I kind of gave up on it. Actually, I did not finish. I thought I was really gonna like this book, but ended up hating it. And only because this book, I like a good murder mystery kind of like a thing, but this was having that kind of vibe to it. But it wasn't a vibe that was of my style, not my kind of So it's about this married couple. Really, basically, it was like a murder. What's gone right or maybe wrong. I'm not sure how this book ends, but I'm not taking my chances. So let's just leave them as is. Well, thank you to come to this wonderful and fun journey, and let's just step rock, paper, scissors on a really bad note, because this book was not a favorite. It sounds like it's going towards the husband a lot more, but I don't know. I didn't enough to get it was boring. But also some of the others probably it's not like that. Maybe it was just me not liking this novel, but it was okay. I didn't really like it. Like I said, I gave up on it, and only because it was not right up to this expertise. Sometimes when you get a book and you start to like reading it, in the beginning you like it, but reading it's like really, really boring, then you kind of have to stop reading it. So yeah, rock, paper, scissors, I DNF'd, and I have good reason because of it, because it was boring. Very, 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 very boring. The other two were honestly 5-star ratings, but the other one, 2 out of 3. Bad book. No, not me, but I don't want to say bad book. It was okay, but it wasn't up my speed. I like picking the books to my TBR and my palm jar, and only because so I know what book that I am honestly picking. If you're new, recommend. And if you guys are, like I said, if you guys are new, so checking things out, go ahead. I have nothing to hide. Honestly, I have nothing to hide. Click down onto the right screen button down below. Click my navigation bar for more fun reviews, book hauls, TBRs, shorts. And you guys can head out to my Instagram. Well, and check out my TikTok. Now TikTok is back up. Thank you, Donald Trump. You're the best president there ever is. Thank you to come to the Secret Books, and I hope you guys have a great, lovely time here. Give us a bigger thumbs up, and peace out. Well, quick book familiars, what is your favorite Jane Austen book? Please also put those down in the comments. Thank you very much, and peace out.